Scoring 79 plus in PT is a challenge. Therefore, knowing scoring parameter in speaking is crucial. Hello everyone, I am Umair. I am your certified PTE trainer and we are going to discuss what is a scoring parameter, what are the questions, what you are tested for, and what are the point systems. So now let me tell you what is assessed. So basically two types of skills are assessed. The first one is communicative skills and the second one is sub skills. In communicative skills, your reading and speaking will be tested, and sub skills, your identifying a writer's purpose, style, tone or attitude, understanding academic vocabulary, reading a text under timed conditions. All these things will be tested. So the first one is read aloud. So you will be shown a text and you have to read it aloud into your microphone. The second one is repeat sentence. You will hear a small sentence and you have to repeat it with the correct sequence. The third one is describe image, where you will see an image and you have to describe this image in your own words. The fourth one is retell lecture, where you will hear a short lecture and you have to retell this lecture according to whatever you have heard. And the last and the final one is answer short question, where you will listen a question and you have to answer accordingly. Many times only a single word or a few words are enough. You don't have to make your answer too long. Alright, so let us understand the scoring scale. So if all vowels and consonants are produced in a manner that is easily understood by regular speakers of the language, the speaker uses assimilation and deletions appropriate to continuous speech. Stress is placed correctly in all words and sentence level stress is fully appropriate, then it will be considered native like. And if vowels and consonants are pronounced clearly and unambiguously, a few minor consonant, vowel, or stress distortions are there, they do not affect intelligibility, then it is okay. All words are easily understandable, and if a few consonants or consonant sequences may be distorted, stress is placed correctly on all common words, and sentence level stress is reasonable, then it will be considered advanced. If most of the vowels and consonants are pronounced correctly, some consistent errors might make a few words unclear. A few consonants in certain contexts may be regularly distorted, omitted, or mispronounced. Stress dependent vowel reduction may occur in a few words, then it will be considered good. If some consonants and vowels are consistently mispronounced in a non native like manner, at least 2 by 3 of speech is intelligible, but listeners might need to adjust to the accent. Some consonants are regularly omitted and consonant sequences may be simplified. Stress may be placed incorrectly on some words or be unclear. Then it will be considered intermediate. And if many consonants and vowels are mispronounced, resulting in a strong intrusive foreign accent, listeners may have difficulty understanding about 1 by 3 of the words. Many consonants may be distorted or omitted. Consonant sequences may be non-English. Stress is placed in a non-English manner. Unstressed words may be reduced or omitted and a few syllables added or missed. Then it will be considered intrusive. And if your pronunciation seems completely characteristic of any other language, many consonants and vowels are mispronounced, misordered, or omitted, listeners may find more than 1 by 2 of the speech unintelligible. Stressed and unstressed syllables are realized in a non English manner. Several words may have the wrong number of syllables, then it will be considered non English. Now repeat sentence, and it is one of the most challenging part because you might hear many different types of sentences, longer sentences, shorter sentences, or average length sentences. So it is quite challenging to recall all the words that you have heard in the sentence. Now scoring parameter. So any kind of replacement, omissions, or insertions will be considered errors. So for examples, hesitations, filled or unfilled pauses, leading or trailing material are ignored in the scoring of content. So if all the words are in the response from the prompt in the correct sequence, then you will get 3. And if at least 50% of words are in the response from the prompt, then you will get 2. And if less than 50% of words are in the response from the prompt, then you will get 1. and if almost nothing from the prompt is in the sequence, then you will get 0. Now describe image, and it is again one of the challenging area because of the picture, because of the lack of content. But whenever there is a problem, there is a solution. So we will discuss the shortcuts and tips and tricks in further videos. Now, scoring parameter. If you manage to describe all elements of the image and their relationships, possible development and conclusion or implications, then you will get 5. And if you manage to describe the key elements of the image and their relations, then you will get 4. And if you describe whatever deals with most key elements of the image and refers to their implications or conclusions, then you will get 3. And if you just manage to tell the key element in the image and refers to an implication or conclusion, then you will get 2. And if you manage to describe some basic elements of the image but does not make clear their interrelations or implications, then you will get 1. And if you mention some disjointed elements of the picture, then you will get 0. In retell lecture, you will hear a short lecture and then you have to retell it in your own words. And retell lecture and repeat sentence are quite similar with each other, but actually there is one difference. In repeat sentence you will hear only one sentence, but in retell lecture you will hear a longer lecture. So you have to manage to remember all the information that you will hear in this lecture, so that you will be able to answer. Now, scoring parameter of that. If you retell all the points of the presentation and describes characters, aspects and actions, their relationships, then you will get 5. And if you describe the key points of the presentation and their relations referring to their implications, then you will get 4. And if you tell the most of the points of the presentation that refers to the implications, then you will get 3. And if you manage to tell only one key point, then you will get 2. And if you describe some basic elements of the presentation but you do not make it clear, then you will get 1. And if you mention some disjointed elements of the presentation, then you will get 0. Now answer short question. In this you will hear a question and you have to answer accordingly. And your answer should not be too long. Many times one word or just a few words are enough for that answer. And if you add more words to your answer, then it will not give you more marks or more points. Now scoring pattern. It will be based upon correct or incorrect. If you choose appropriate word choice in response, then you will get 1. And if you choose inappropriate word choice in response, then you will get 0. That's it. So these were the 5 sections in speaking that we have discussed. Read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture and answer short question. And now you know the scoring parameters as well. The best tip for speaking is feel like you are speaking and not reading. Thank you.